Hello, guys, and welcome to the USUK Awards 2020. We're going to do this every year. It's going to be so much fun. Now, look, this year has been a bit of a clusterfuck for a lot of people, but not for us USUKers. We've had a great year. It's been a learning experience. We've gone out there and we've done some amazing things, and we put a great team together. We've got some great listeners. We appreciate every single one of you, but I appreciate no one more than my team. I'm going to introduce them all individually. Here is my best friend from across the pond, the man who needs no introduction.
Oh, hey. Look at you.
Mr. Tom Bruno.
That's me. Hey, guys. Look at me. Dude, look how classy you look.
Well, we're good, man. We do this shit properly.
I wore short sleeves and a tie because what says fucking classy like dirtbag?
Well, you're not a dirtbag, man. You're not a dirtbag. You are just a teenage dirtbag, baby.
Because I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Hey, is there other people coming? Or is it just you and me?
There is. He has wore the classiest tie I've seen since about 1992. No. Wait till you see this tie. It's the tie of all ties. It's Mr. Jamie Westwood.
Hello. Unfortunately, it doesn't work.
Oh, dude, how much better would it have been if it did work?
Well, I only realised it didn't work 2 minutes before we pressed record. Well, it's live on this. So.
Does it make noise like normally?
It used to. There's a speaker thing on the neck bit.
I thought that was like a really obnoxious like CB microphone that you downgraded to. Like you're just like, I'm just so poor that I just do it via CB, guys. Be like, what's your handle? Breaker.
I thought you reminded me of the guy from South Park.
That's what I was about to say.
Ned.
I was in Vietnam.
Jamie, would you like to introduce your co-host? You want to give it a go?
My co-host, the most beautiful man to wear a hat indoors at all occasions, with a gorgeous beard I just want to run my fingers through. Earlier on today, he wanted me to FaceTime him while I was naked in the bath. Mr. Tom Stevens.
Yeah!
What is up, my brother lovers?
My brother lover. How are you, Tom? You good? Yes?
How do? Yeah, man, yeah. I got my whiskey, we're all good.
Hey! I like it. We're all having a bit of a tipple tonight. Now, when it comes to sexy drinking, to quote Rick and Morty, no one does it better than the guy who can make a Yoda hat look cool as fuck, Mr. David Rahabababy.
Oh, hey guys. Sorry, don't mind me.
I'm about to say, I already did that joke. You can't do I wasn't paying attention.
No, I wanted to do it. I was like, son of a bitch.
I did it. You and me are always on the same wavelength when it comes to jokes. It must be the American thing.
It's got to be, dude.
So what's with the big green dicks on your ears?
It's a Yoda head.
It looks like a dick from over here. It looks like a dick right here. Dicks right here.
Green dicks.
It looks like your gay pride hat. And I fucking love it. I just want to suck it.
I don't think I have a gay pride hat. I should get one.
You just saying that it's got to be the American in you guys that that link. Since when have Americans been on the same wavelength? When's that ever happened?
I think the last time that happened was like World War II, when we were all like, "Yeah, fuck Nazis," and then all of a sudden they're like, "Yay, Nazis!" And I'm like, "Wait, what?"
9/11.
Fucking. Oh 9/11. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. You're just so quick to dismiss 9/11. I understand.
Yeah, fuck. Cats. I don't care about it because it was an inside job. So.
Yeah, I was going to say cats was the one thing that united the whole planet, I think. Everybody was kind of like, what is this atrocity?
Wait, the closest thing that we had to world peace was when they released Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go?
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, okay, look, I'm going to explain the premise of today's show. Today's show, we've brought everyone together to celebrate the year we've had. 2020 has been a bit of a
shit show.
I mean, like... It has. It's been a terrible year. People have died. The people have been divided. There've been arguments. People lost friends, they lost loved ones. Blah blah blah. But we, as a team, have put something very special together, something that we're all really proud of, right? I think we can all agree on that. And we've done it across a fucking ocean, right? That's a huge achievement. Because not only have we brought this team together, but the listeners, the comments in the groups, everybody that's sharing memes, joking along together. We made that, guys. We put that together.
Yeah, we did.
Cheers to you guys. Well done. Fucking A.
Cheers, boys.
So today we're going to celebrate our hosts and our listeners with these award ceremony thing that we got going on today, and this is what is up for grabs: the beautiful, coveted USUK dong.
It's a butt plug. It's not a dong.
That is
One man's butt plug is another man's dong. You know,
Yeah.
you're just
Whose
sitting there
dong looks
saying-
like that? Tom, does your dong look like that?
It does look like that, in fact, and they molded it after mine. So now I'm really
Did
hurt
you just
that
put,
make
like,
fun of.
A cock ring near the base of your dong, and it just kind of puffed
No,
up into that shape.
I went over a mold and I dipped my entire self into the mold, and when it came out, it looked like that. I think you're being really judgy right now.
Just saying it's oddly shaped, but as long as he's still.
And the insults continue to come. I get it. My penis looks weird. Thanks.
Now this award though is very special. I mean, look at it; it's beautiful, and that's Tom's naughty corner, by the way. So Tom, if you misbehave, that's what we're going to do to you tonight. We're trying to cover you with a butt plug. I mean, look, it's beautiful. You can stick it in your bathroom. You can use it as a doorstep. You can shove
You
it up
stick it in your ass. Yeah.
Yeah, but the problem is, I asked Jamie to get these made, and Jamie went to a factory in Wuhan to get these made, so we can't actually dish them out. Jamie,
Wait.
like, of all places he went, he was like, "Oh, mate, they're cheap. They're really cheap. I'm getting made in Wuhan, China." And
I was like,
yeah.
no, they're going to come back with the virus. It's going to be even worse.
Fucking make sure to deliver the virus for that, you bastard.
we'll start things off with our host awards. Because everyone that comes through our show, everyone that comments, everyone that downloads an episode, we appreciate you all. And there are some that we have just warmed our hearts throughout the year. And I would like to repay that. So we're going to give you guys awards. I'm going to give out the first award, if that's all right. I'm going to show you guys how it's done. Okay. This first award goes to someone that has followed us from Thorskin to USUK, who's been a good friend of mine. He's constantly commented, and he's a British ginger guy who moved to Australia and didn't burn to death. So the first award goes to the Oz Survival Award, and that goes to Rich Carter. Thank you very much for your comments. Rich Carter, always in the comments. He listens to our show. He gives us those downloads in Australia, and he tells his friends about us. So well done, Rich. You're ginger. You didn't burn to death in Australia. So congratulations. That's the winner of the first host awards. Tom.
Keeping our race alive.
Tom Bruno. Mr. Tom Bruno.
Tom Bruno. Oh, okay. I got 2 awards. Ladies and gentlemen.
Just do the host. Just do the host.
Just
one,
do the
and
host.
then
Just do the host.
yeah.
Okay. Fuck you. I'll do
Not
what
the
I want.
host. The listener.
The first one. The first one was okay. Cool. So our next award is one of the most distinguished awards that we give away in this academy. This group. This amazing conjunction of people. It is the 2020 Most Dedicated Fan Award.
Ooh.
And the nominees are Hugh Janus, Tom Bruno, or the great and powerful Ryan Williams. He wins here, Ryan Williams. I love Ryan Williams. Yay!
Well done, Ryan.
Very well deserved.
Yes.
Very well deserved. This guy he was one of the only listeners that went out and did the USUK Cares thing. He's constantly sending suggestions. He messages me to make sure I'm okay. Obviously, I've been in this crazy transition of moving house for the last fucking 12 months. And he's constantly been messaging me and making sure I'm okay. He listens to our show. He drops in comments, suggestions. He's constantly memeing the fuck out of that group. So
If he's
Ryan
watching right
Williams-
now, let's have him do a little speech. Say something.
Yeah, I think he said he might not be able to watch tonight, but he's going to actually save it and
Great.
watch it on New Year's Eve. So, Ryan, whether
All
you're
right.
watching now or on New Year's Eve, Happy New Year and congratulations on your award, buddy.
Yes, cheers and thank you, Ryan.
And I will point out for Ryan as well, he is the highlight of my audience participation segment on USUK Chronicles every week. So,
Hey, Tom. You haven't said a fucking word. Nice to see you, buddy.
How you doing, guys? How's things? Sorry, it's because when I start, I don't know if it's my feed or your feed, but everyone keeps talking over themselves, and I don't have a fucking clue what's going on. So I'm just here for the ride.
He's completely out of time. He's like, how do you outdub yourself live on Facebook, TS? I don't understand.
I don't know.
I always on a podcast.
It's like you're in a 1960s Godzilla movie. Fucking.
There you go. Jamie, I gave you a host award to give out. What have you got for us, sir?
you did indeed. Now,
No,
this
not host.
is
A listener. Sorry,
I knew what you meant. I paid attention earlier. It's fine. I got you.
Ah,
Yeah. This is a very prestigious award. It really is. Honestly, I can't believe we're giving this award out again. It's incredible. And this is the award for the best deaf. Now, many people have died on USUK. Most of our listeners are just died while listening. But the best deaf award can only go to one man, surely, and that man is William Sadler. Who am I kidding? It's Mr. Brian Plado.
Yes. The best deaf goes to Brian Plado. Why is that, Jamie? Why did we give him the best deaf award?
What? Because he is deaf. Well, he's sort of deaf. He's deaf stunt double.
He is. That picture of him and William Sadler. So William Sadler was obviously was deaf in the new Bill and Ted movie, and Brian was the photograph double for him. And that they took a picture together. And there's two that went viral with Brian. One was him falling asleep on set as deaf. That went completely viral. And there's one as well with him and William together, two deafs, and that went massive and huge. And Brian is an avid listener of the show, and he's been on the show before himself.
Yeah, golf clap. Yeah, very good.
T.S., you have a very special award to give out for one of our amazing followers.
I do. Can you all hear me okay? Am I in
Yes.
time?
Yes.
no.
Excellent. So,
Yes.
no.
We can hear
I'm
you
not
okay.
doing it. Anyway, so the award that I have is for the most frequently asked question on a weekly basis on a live show, regardless of whether this person's present or not. I give you the Where's Tom Bruno Award, which obviously goes to Mr. Ryan Berger.
Yeah.
Ryan Berger. Oh, what a guy! What a guy! That made us laugh. That was, I think, it was the one week where Tom wasn't available. He was away, and we were kind of like, "Yeah, we're just gonna crack on about Tom." And the first comment that came was, "Where's Tom Bruno?"
Yeah. I'm wanted. I'm needed. I love you back, Ryan Berger. Thank you. I ask where you are all the time. When I wake up, I'm like, "Where's Ryan Berger?" And I fucking
Ryan Berger.
yeah, oh my god! Like, yes, it's just like fucking. What was that stupid show? Yeah, really high, really fast.
The Simpsons.
No, not yeah, but it was based off of fucking a real show by what's his face. It was on Fox. Oh my god, what was it? They talked backwards and they wanted to like order food. It was
Twin Peaks? No?
yes, Twin fucking Peaks. Thank you, Mr. Westwood, for fuck's sake. I was only drowning over there. You couldn't like hear that light was there a little bit faster.
And Ryan comments and says it's finally his time to shine. Yes, Ryan
Yeah.
is.
Fuck
Absolutely. He's great. He loves the weekly. He's always down the weekly bazaar as well. Give me shit. It's either Ryan or Brucey Bruce, one of the two. But I love it. I love it so much. And there is finally. Oh, is that it? Yeah, that's it for our listeners.
Oh, poor David.
Yeah. Let's get to us. We're awesome.
No, because what I did was I wrote. I was sat up really late till late making these. And do you know what? Actually, if you want to win one of these awards next year, just fucking try harder.
Really quickly before we move on, can I point out that we all have like this golden shower thing going on right now, like right above us? I feel it's very fitting. Well done. I feel like we're getting pissed on all the time, so I
feels very warm.
I felt more like we're being beamed up, you know.
I want to hear from everybody who thinks we're getting pissed on and who thinks we're getting beamed up. Nobody thinks we're getting beamed up.
I'm getting beamed up, Scotty.
I say both. It's a bit of both.
Yeah, beamed up by a shower of piss.
Yeah.
Or it's like
I can teleport you, but I have to piss on you in order to do so.
Fucking Scotty's beaming you up, and he's fucking like leaning over the machine, pissing on it. So when you fucking all of a sudden you're just getting
It's the only way I can get it to work, Captain.
This is how I fight space sickness. I swear to God, this is gonna make you feel so much better. It makes me feel better.
I think this bit needs a good old Mr. Westwood and TS quote, is in digression. Digression.
Digression.
Yes. And speaking of you two, you guys have been on an amazing journey this year, because you started. You brought in TS and Jamie. What? I was on a roll then, Bruno.
Don't mind. He's when have I ever fucking taken you out of? You're just supposed to go, and I'm supposed to sit here and mime, and I'm pointing to them, pretending like I lost my place. Just don't mind me. I gotta do something.
I'm sorry. Right? Okay. you get.
Yeah, just keep it on there.
Yeah, just keep it on there.
Wait, Tom, stand up real quick, and then put your butt just slightly out of frame.
For the listeners at home that can't see what we're going on, I'll put the butt plug over Tom Bruno because he's being a bitch. Okay, Jamie and TS, you brought over From Thorskin Superhero Bar Fight, a show that you made your own, and then you decided to go in a different direction, and you made something beautiful, something so spectacular. What was that like for you guys, taking that From Thorskin to USUK, and then suddenly deciding, no, Dad, I don't want to be what you want me to be. I want to do my own thing.
I mean, it was daunting to start off with because obviously you guys had started Bar Fight on Thorskin and we wanted to make it our own. And, you know, first time podcaster for Tom, and I've done it in the past on my own. I don't even count that because, you know, it was a little old tosh. So, you know, it's doing it for the first time. Of course, it's nerve wracking joining an established team, but I not to toot my own horn, mainly because I can't reach. I think we smashed it. You know, I think we did a really good job. And eventually we started doing the interviews, and I think we outgrew the bar fight part of it. And here we are, USUK Chronicles.
Yeah. TS, can you elaborate on that? What was it like for you? Because I think you guys have improved so fucking much. Not that you weren't good before, but like the sound effects, the accents, the voices, the music, the sound effects, everything that you guys put into it. It's just improved so much. I'm so proud of your guys' journey. What was it like for you, TS?
Well, I appreciate. I mean, when we first started out, obviously, I was shitting my pants, and I remember using my iPhone with the fucking headphones, using Skype for phone when I first started doing it. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, but you know, and exit all that sort of stuff. Then when we started interviewing, I was like, well, fuck, now we're really going somewhere. But we felt like the transition, because we felt we were too pigeonholed into geek culture, and we wanted to do all of culture, just a lot, just everything, and talk to loads of different people. So, yeah, and that's why we transitioned to USUK Chronicles, and it's been the best thing we've ever done. I think it was timed to perfection.
Yeah, I think so too. And do you guys have any favorite episodes, or do you have a group of favorite episodes, and possibly the best episode you've done so far?
So, I mean, personally for me, my favourite would be Braden Barry. Of course it would be. Because the guy has done so much for me on a personal level without even fucking realising it. And I got to sit and chat to him for 45 minutes. Yes, I gushed a lot. But it was the greatest 45 minutes I think I've ever had, ever. So, you know, that's all for me.
You have been inside of a woman, right?
I mean, yeah, but I'd still pick that over that.
I thought you were about to say because it never lasts 45 minutes, and I was be like, me too. All right, it's a Tom thing. But now you singled me out because I come fast. Thanks a lot.
I mean, I'm totally with you. I still want to see that live on a show.
Oh, don't be scared. This is the time. It's a new year, man. New year, new you. This time we're gonna last 6 minutes, and then 7, then 8. By the time it's 2080, we're gonna be lasting an hour at most. It's gonna be awesome.
Side by side, timing each other.
What?
Ready,
We're
brother?
looking at each other, just like
Don't look at me. No eye contact. Stop it. Why are you
That's what it's
smiling
gonna
like
be.
that? Oh god.
Ready, go.
Reminds me of Cleveland. Ow, 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 ow.
when is it going to be my turn?
Wait, no.
I really need to stop taking my baths during Peter's shenanigans.
My name is Cleveland Brown, and I am proud to be right back in my hometown with my new family. There's new friends and old friends and even a bear. Through good times and bad times, it's true love we share. Now we have found our place that we can call our own. It was it. You can see my face. This is the Cleveland show. Yeah.
No, right, okay.
I always
Cancel.
Well done, Tom.
you.
Well done.
Yes, Bruno.
Thank you.
You got about 80% there. All right, great. Jamie, what was favorite episodes for you? Learning curve sort of thing.
I picked out a couple, like an honourable mention from bar fight days. I had to bring up Wile E. Coyote versus Dr. Manhattan because it is the most ridiculous thing you'll ever fucking listen to in the world.
You see, that thing was hilarious for people that not like so. TS isn't too au fait with a lot of movies, comic books, these sort of things, right? Which is why it was hard, I think, for you, TS, for you to bring these characters every week. And when when TS was like, "Who's Dr. Manhattan? What's his powers?"
Oh,
Jamie starts reeling off all his powers. TS was like, "I'm fucked." But then it had this crazy twist, didn't it? That Wile E. Coyote is kind of invincible.
Yeah.
It was just my favourite thing. I listed all my powers and went, what have you got? And he just went, birdseed? And I just fucking died. I've not laughed that hard in my life. Other than that, I wrote down Braden Barry as well because I didn't really know Braden before this, but just to see how happy it made my co-host, it was a delightful moment for me.
oh, sweet.
That's really nice, isn't it? Like when I've seen him with Alex and I've destroyed it for him. I'm a bad friend, but like he's seen it happen to me a lot. Like I'll get somebody that means so much to me, and Alex, like he'll take the back seat. He will be understanding. He'll ask all the important questions while I ask all the stupid things, and it's really an experience when you get to see one of your best friends like living their greatest moments in front of your eyes. It's cool.
It's awesome.
It's nice.
Then I got Jarrett Reddick because how the fuck did we manage that one? I still don't know. The fact that I managed to get the singer from Bowling for Soup on the show is still amazing to me.
I am still waiting for my invite for a show with him. By the way, I want to sing with him. I just want to be like,
You could sing now. No one's stopping you.
Ooh.
We are working on it.
We are working on it. And then last but not least, my favourite one, sorry, I just put it down, is Mark Bernardin because fuck the chemistry we had with that man. It was incredible.
It was fucking brilliant.
Yeah, I bet you it was so awesome, so great. I bet you had a great time. Way to have a great guest.
Yeah.
We did.
What about? Okay, you've got to pick an episode that you think you could have done better.
Ooh.
That's a dangerous question.
Yeah.
I have one.
Chronicles, I've got the answer.
Go on.
Slate Doggy. I love that episode so much, but I think we probably could have gained the control of the narrative a bit better if we tried.
You messaged me about that. You were like, "What do you do when the guest just loves to talk and I can't get a question in edgeways?" I was like, "Just let them do it. Let them go." That is what you need. Yeah. You are there to kind of poke your guest with a stick and get something entertaining out of them. If they can do that already, you're just like, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah, for the whole episode. That's it. I loved it. I loved it because you guys switched. It started off with Jamie being like, and then TS was kind of calm throughout of it, and then towards the end, TS was like, you can see you were both struggling at different times. It was so fantastic. I love that. You guys have had a great journey, and I think there's lots more to come from you guys.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm glad that we were allowed able to go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through some of the comments before we move on to the Weekly Bazaar and what's the difference. So Ryan Berger says apparently what the fuck was that, Tom? Hold on, before we get to this comment, what Ryan Berger? Yeah.
I told
If
you.
you
I
like
told you.
shaved your beard down to stubble and just been like, oh, I'm gonna drive this car now. Oh, there's a-
Listen, not even my wife wonders where I am. Ryan Berger does, so now he's like my number one ever.
that's really
I love
sweet,
it.
man.
Yeah, I know,
Oh,
right?
God.
I think your
David
wife's too
wins-
busy with the kids, no?
David
Yeah,
wins the
she's-
award for best Jason Statham impression ever.
Yay!
It's a
I think
megalodon.
I think I've seen enough of his movies where it's just like he's just Jason Statham. Like I don't think he's ever done like. Has he ever been in like a role like he's acting and really immerse himself and like become someone different? He's like, oh, I gotta be the bold guy and fight someone.
Death Proof. He drove cars in that one.
He wasn't in Jason Statham isn't Death Proof.
Yes, he fucking is.
Jason Statham in Death Proof. Quentin
No, dude,
Tarantino's
I
Death
was
Proof.
thinking about Death Race. Death Race. I'm high.
Oh.
Fuck you. Shut up,
Jesus.
Yoda. No one fucking asked you to fucking. You can't control what I say. I'm a man.
Thank you, Tom.
Give the butt plug again, Tom. He said so. Ryan says I'm a discount Jason Statham, but he says I look more like him today. And then Johnny Paul Simpson says, "What's up, guys? What's up, Johnny?
Johnny!
How's it going,
Hey!
Brian Plado, who won an award earlier, is watching. He said, "Shine you bright star, you."
Oh,
He's really happy. And Shona, Mr. Bruno's wife, was like, "Looks like you got the golden buzzer on the talent show." Yeah. Brian Plado again says, "Golden star shower during Trek." There we go. And Mr. Jack me off.
Yeah!
He says, "Hey, butthead, Tom, where's Beavis?"
What?
I think he's saying you look like Butthead of Beavis and Butthead.
it's like
What?
Beavis and Butthead.
That's a compliment. The great fucking Mike Judge made Beavis and Butthead. I'll have you know, Jack me off, and he also made King of the Hill. So fuck
Yeah.
Toby Smith says he loves you, Tom. Don't know which Tom that is, but
Love you, Toby. Legend.
Oh, him.
Think it's that
Sorry.
one.
Friend of mine. Sorry, bro.
and Ryan Berger says Death Race.
Fucking now Ryan too. Everyone's on my balls because I don't know movies when I'm high. Jesus Christ. The fuck, Ryan. You're like this. You're like this. And then you fucking you fuck me.
I really like the original a bit more. Death Race.
Death Proof?
Death Race.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, I heard the original Death Proof has got Jason Statham in it, right?
Yeah, it does. It totally does.
The original Death Race had David Carradine in it. It's like in the 70s.
Yeah, and Jason Statham as a kid. He was in
Yeah.
it, like,
He's like Dr. Frankenstein's kid. He's like, oh, boy, Pop, where you going?
punching children in a nursery school.
Yeah.
Ryan Berger says the butt plug pops up over Tom's face, and I turn into a kid playing peekaboo. Where'd you go?
Right, we're back on. He wonders where I am. He worries. So it's all good. We're good again.
Now, look, before we got to move on, I want to say a little bit about the Weekly Bazaar because obviously Shane and Lucy aren't here today. I want to say thank you to those guys because I love the Weekly Bazaar so much when I did it with Garrett. It was such a great idea for a show. I still think it is. And we were able to take the old show and bring it back to life. So, it started off really well, and it's carried on to do really well. And I think adding that live feel to the show really adds to it because we can just bring up the stories, we can speak to people in the comments and stuff. And
Sorry, I was still playing peekaboo with Ryan Berger. Sorry.
I think Lucy and Shane have been absolutely fantastic. They stepped into the role. Shane hadn't done podcasting before. And Lucy is amazing at what she does. So, yeah, thank you very much for those guys. Now, look, moving on. Yeah,
We love you, Shane.
Alex just loves that song because he gets a theme song.
I love that theme song. I brought that over from Thorskin because I was like, I'm not getting rid of that. No fucking way. Right, what's the difference, Tom?
Yeah, that's a show.
It is a show. What is it? What's
What's
like
the
for you?
difference? What's the difference is this amazing show that, okay, so it all starts with a British man who reaches out to a young American boy and he asks him to,
touches-
you know, yes. and his soul and heart and mind. And he reaches out and
Naughty
touches my
bits.
whole soul and my heart and my mind. And he says, "Podcast with me, young American boy." And I say, "Absolutely." So we start talking into mics and we give the best oral that we possibly can. And it was great. It had a funny little name. It was called Thorskin. We had actually really good listening. It was awesome. You and your partner, fucking really, Jimmy, built a really cool thing that you let me be a part of. And it was dangerous to kind of change, but like the show was changing naturally. We didn't mean for it to change, but slowly but surely it became more of this interview show, and we were stuck in this pop culture kind of corner because it was called Thorskin, and it was weird, like, it's comedy and fucking pop culture, and that's all it was. But the people that, you had a lot of good connections that were coming through with the biscuit, and we started reaching out to people that are not pop culture centric, and we still wanted to talk to them. I'm like, well, it doesn't really fit this show. Maybe we should do something about that. And that's when we were talking one night, and we realized that the best thing that we have going for us is the fact that we don't understand anything about each other while loving each other with our whole hearts. There's certain key phrases and words and sentences that Alex will say that I'm like, what the fuck did you just say? And what does that mean? And what the fuck did you just call that? And he'll do the same for me. So eventually, I believe it was Alex that came up with the what's the difference? And then I started singing that Dr. Dre songs that fucking rocks. What's the difference between me and you? And we didn't use that at all. Fucking, by the way, my only contribution to that whole thing. And he was like, no, we're not using that. And it became what's the difference? And it's been this amazingly cool thing that we've been doing for over almost a year.
Since April.
Since April, yeah, I knew that because you said it the other night, April Fools. It's been this amazing thing that we've got to do with one another, and yeah, that's my experience. What's your experience with it, Al?
I mean, like it was nice because I wanted to I wanted to be able to invite someone from the Shrewsbury Biscuit onto Thorskin, but I couldn't because I was worried. We said some bad shit. Like we had some bad. David been on the show. You've been on Thorskin, haven't you? It was bad. It was different, wasn't it? Right.
I don't think it was bad, but I mean,
I don't know. I just feel like that if somebody went back and scrolled through our old episodes, it'd be like, they said what now?
that's how I feel about Speakeasy. I'm like, boy, everything is changing, and we're still like, but I mean, it's all good humor though. Like none of us are, we don't think that way. You're just,
yeah, we're not bad people.
No,
we just say bad shit, and that's what makes
say bad shit
people.
for the sake of comedy, really.
Yeah.
And plus, with the name like Thorskin, it's really hard to ask certain people to come be on your show, and I think that was the other biggest hindrance with Thorskin. It's because everyone gets.
Do you want to see my foreskin on Thorskin?
Kind of.
I'm not showing you my penis.
So it'd be hard to ask. What was the lovely gentleman's name from a couple weeks ago? South Park co-creator.
Brian Graydon, yes.
Brian Graydon. It'd be really hard to ask a person of Brian Graydon's caliber to be on Thorskin. He would just probably be like, "What the fuck? Shut up, you stupid kids." But he came on because what's the difference is classy.
I still have the thing that Jimmy made for me for Thorskin.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
I got Thorskin stuff. I got a sweatshirt and stuff. Stuff happens.
But when What's the Difference started, we got to enter a plethora of people. I'm going to reword that. We
know what the word plethora means.
Yeah. We got to speak to new people of different kinds of people, different like writers, authors, and spiritual healers. We wanted to sort of like talk about things from either side of the pond, and we started off really well. The first person we spoke to was Infidelix, who was he was really cool. He was a rapper. He's an American guy in Germany, and he went viral, like super viral, like hundreds of millions of views on his video. It was him sat in a subway rapping, and some girl came and sat next to him, and it was just amazing.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, that's the guy, man.
Bye, people.
Yeah, it was amazing, really good. And then we got to speak to Adam. Okay, so I'm going to do my top 3 episodes. Have you got your top 3?
Oh yeah, well, I mean, I know what my top 3 are because the ones I go to bed dreaming about all day, every day. So
he's like, it's the times that Ryan Berger was on. He's like, oh, he was saying
that. He worries about me. Shut up.
Okay, so my top 3 is Mark Summers. I really enjoyed that because like we had a different approach to this. Okay, so Tom Bruno my co-host, knew Mark Summers as Mark Summers. Oh my god! I didn't know who the fuck Mark Summers was, so I was like, okay, it's Mark Summers. So we got to interview him as I respected the guy. I learned about him. I realized he was the top of his trade. He's one of the TV presenters in America, right? But it's like Tom was like starstruck almost, but you did a good job as well. You did a good job of that. And he was a nice guy. It was a nice experience because he is a superstar in America. He did launch Nickelodeon, but he was so down to earth. He was so nice, and I was kind of like, maybe all celebrities are like that, you know? I should have taken Epstein up on this invitation.
You should have flown on that plane, Little St. James.
My second one is Jackie Jordan. Jackie Jordan is she was fantastic. TV guest, but have been amazing to us this year. And Jackie is someone who's been fantastic to me and other people I know as well. And from that interview stemmed lots of different interviews, and we've created a really nice relationship. And she was awesome to talk to. And finally, one of my favorite episodes was also one of my worst, and that was the Adam Pennell Shropshire Lad episode, because I got fucked up on that episode. I was so drunk. I released 2 different versions of that show, because one was the fucked up Alex version, and one was the one where I'd edited it and took me being really drunk. So
it was delicious because you're always the professional, Alex, and that's aside from the fact that you're funny and you're a great guy and you have beautiful eyes, it's the fact that you're never ending professional. Like when I get lost sometimes, or like when I just want to make a statement, sometimes I try to make a statement to carry on a conversation and it doesn't go anywhere. It's just the end of a statement.
It's just
and
a ramble.
Alex, it kind of like, I always feel that it's a conversation continuer, but I don't sometimes understand when I fucking put the hard period at the end of it. And Alex, thank God, is like the Larry Bird and just fucking performing fucking layups. Be like, oh, I got you. Oh, I got you. Fucking no problems. And he brings it right back in. So fucking the fact that you were hammered drunk, it was awesome to me. I was like, yeah, how's it feel now to be too high to work, Tom?
Go on,
JB. Go on.
So what I love is, you were pissed as a fart in that episode, let's be honest. But the fact you released 2 episodes, two versions of it, because you didn't like the fact how drunk you were. Then you listened to last week's episode with Robert Bruce, and for most of that episode, Bruno's like, Robert, I'm really fucking high.
Honestly, that's like how Speakeasy was. It's just every fucking episode we're just getting. So there was a few episodes a bit more where we were like very drunk, but we just kept going on with it, and that was the beauty of doing live shit. Like, we're not gonna do editing. What the fuck? Get it out of here! Like, it was one take, and that's it.
Good times. So your top 3, Tom, Bruno. We got 15 minutes. We got 20 minutes. No,
yeah.
15 minutes.
All right. Well, I'll do mine a little bit quicker. So fucking my top 3. We'll start off with DJ McHale. I love 90s Nickelodeon, still love 90s Nickelodeon. I introduced Are You Afraid of the Dark to my kids because I fucking loved what it did for me. It turned me into the horror fan that I am today, just watching this amazing fucking show. And we got the creator on, and it was another one of those times I was just so amazed at the capacity that we had to be able to reach out to these people, and they said fucking yes. So DJ McHale will always be number 1. Number 2 is Mark Summers. I concur with everything you just fucking said. I felt that we were very blessed to have him on, and just kind of like tell us his life story, because I only knew him from TV. I knew nothing else about Mark Summers other than the fact that he was the host of some of my favorite television shows as a kid. So getting to hear this completely different side of him and the struggles that he has and the amount of work that he's put into all facets of television, it was something that I could never give or forget. So fucking double number 2 for that. And I would say I'm gonna say his fucking name, Brian Graydon. Thank you. Fucking me, dude. I'm so sorry, Brian. He's not listening, but sorry. Because
put the butt plug on him.
Yes, please do. I was thinking about we should use that whenever like I have to get up to go take a piss or get a drink or something like that. And I get up from my chair. You just put up the butt plug and just be like, "Yeah, it's totally great," and it'll work.
So high.
Quick tendon.
Yeah, just put up like a cloud FX. It'd be cool. It'll blow our budget for the year, but it'll be worth it. So fucking Brian Graydon. You don't meet people like Brian Graydon every fucking day, dude. And never in a million years, if you would have asked the teenage me, are you going to speak to one of the most influential people ever ever on fucking MTV? Are you going to meet somebody that fucking, had their hands so hardcore inside of the origins of South Park? Are you going to be this person? Are you going to talk to this person? No, not at all. But I got a chance to, because Alex took the shot and reached out, and we got to have this amazing hour discussion with him about, everything that I love about television from the 2000s. It was a great experience, and I loved it.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to go Darren Miller for that one, because you proper
Mm.
ooh, I've never
Well-
seen someone like proper swoon the way you swooned over Darren
I'm on
Miller.
a shoe, Darren. Sorry.
Jealous much, Jamie? You fuck. I understand that nobody's ever put you on a shoe, but I am. So
But you know
suck
what?
it.
TS messaged me about this because he had a situation similar to that. But I think that's kind of sweet, right? I mean, do you still feel that about that, TS? Like, or have you listened back to it and thought it's actually not that bad?
Well, it actually goes a little bit further now, because he actually reached out to me, and now we talk on the phone nearly every day.
Wow.
No shit, that's genuine.
Do you ring him up and be like, "I love you"?
No, we play Rocket League and have a chat.
No, he phones me after and goes, "Oh my god, I spoke to Braden. I love him."
I thought you were saying that Braden. Oh my god, I got to talk to Tom today. I fucking love him. I thought that's what you were saying, but it's not.
TS?
There is one thing I do want to say. I want to share some love and appreciation from Mr. David Habe right now.
Oh,
Because
Tom.
obviously, no, seriously, because you join us for our live shows nearly every fucking week, and obviously you've come from the speakeasy, and we just want to say that we appreciate you more than you could ever possibly imagine as well. I know you don't do any of the shows that we do on a weekly basis, but you're here. If we need you, you're here, no matter what. No questions asked. You're like, yeah, I'll get up and I'll fucking come on. It's fine. I haven't had started my day yet, but I'm here.
Well, I
So,
mean, yeah, I don't have a day going on because of the quarantine and everything. And then,
Oh,
you
no.
know, Speakeasy is like still on a hiatus. I'm like, well, I ain't doing shit. So, I mean, I
So
love
we're
all you
here.
guys. And yeah, it's just a lot of fun. It's just so much fun being on a podcast with you guys and drinking and shit like that. And I'm really glad you guys are able to put up with my behavior and drinking habits. So
No, but that's what I love about David. I love that about you, because you are very like carefree, and I like that about you. You kind of like, yeah, what the fuck, I don't give a shit. Like, but at the same time, you're like, I'll just wheel off Edgar Allan Poe off the top of my head. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so cultural, but yet so beautiful. And yeah, thank you for sitting there while we sort of stroke our own dicks about the stuff we've made this year. But thank you so much for joining the team.
oh,
Well
no,
done.
I'm just like learning it all. I'm like, oh, wow, you guys did that. I'm like, I'm very proud of you guys and everything you guys accomplished all this year. And
Yeah,
I'm really excited for next year. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go through some comments as well before we go into the most important part of the show, is when we celebrate ourselves and congratulate ourselves for the great job we've done. And Ryan, when we were talking about Thorskin, decided to write insert the weekly use of abortion here.
Yeah. I miss those. Why can't I say abortions anymore?
No, we can't do that
You
anymore.
can, but it has to be classy.
Yeah.
But they were
Ryan
funny.
says
Those,
he still has his Thorskin t-shirt. Ryan, hey, fucking hey, send us a picture.
Oh, wow.
I like that, yeah.
Send a picture of your Thorskin.
Yeah, send us a picture. Gotta be careful.
Send a picture of your abortion.
He adds, I do worry about him. Us Americans got to stick together.
Oh.
Yeah. And Ryan Williams says, Tom Bruno, you're showing your age by referencing Larry Bird.
I'm sorry. I was gonna say Michael Jordan, but I figured that was too old too. So I don't know. Fucking Kobe Bryant. Oh,
Why we gotta? Oh shit.
Kobe!
I'm sorry.
Ryan-
Abortion. Sorry. Fucking.
That's my joke.
whilst us talking about sort of swooning over each other and stuff, Ryan puts says the guy who mentions he's on a Monopoly board almost every week. Now that's a good point, Ryan, because did you guys know that
Shrewsbury's on the Monopoly board.
No, not just Shrewsbury. Not just Shrewsbury. What's on the Monopoly board?
The Shrewsbury biscuit.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Yes. Right, let's suck our own dicks. Right, let's go. Awards for hosts this year. TS, you've got something to check out for me, please, sir.
I have.
I'll save you for last.
I have got the best Sweet Talker award. This gentleman no matter what he does, what he says, however he portrays himself, can get any guest he puts his mind to. If he goes, oh, I'm going to get someone who climbed Mount fucking Everest at 13 years old. He went and got someone. He got DJ McHale. He got fucking Mark Summers. He got some unbelievable... He's like, I was going to reach out to this person. Fuck it. Oh, got him. We'll see what happens. Of course, I am talking about the wonderful partner of Mr. Alex Whiteley from the What's the Difference podcast, Mr. Tom Bruno.
Yeah. Throw up those like buttons, people, for Mr. Tom Bruno. Get some likes going. Yeah.
Thank you, Tom.
As he receives his acceptance speech.
Speech.
Thank you. Please talk more about me. Say how great I am, because I just got really like faint. And it was beautiful. Thank you for saying all those wonderful things. I don't know how it worked out. Like whenever anyone asked me, like not on the show, they're like, "Hey, what do you mean that person said yes?" And I'm like, "I don't fucking know. They said yes."
Sometimes you just gotta reach out, man. Just fucking do it.
One of those people will be coming on this week. We have somebody. It's so funny how it works out, because like we got somebody that did the animatronics for Jim Henson in the dinosaur television show. Yeah. And he's coming on this week, and it just happens to be the same month that fucking Dinosaurs drops on Disney Plus. I got my finger on the anus of this motherfucker. Trust me, I do. I didn't even know. I didn't know.
Dinosaurs is coming back on Disney Plus.
It is on. It's on right. Well, it's not coming back on. They released the entirety of the show on Disney Plus. So anyone yeah, exactly. So like the kids that go on that have never heard this silly 90s animatronics dinosaur show that was
Not
so
the mama.
fucking good. Not the mama, dude. Dude, it's gonna be great. I can't wait.
And for people to understand, if you don't listen to What's the Difference or the show very often, I had such a dry spell. I had a proper duck going. Like, I couldn't get anybody. I'm a guy that can speak to anybody about anything, and I couldn't get anybody on. And Tom Bruno was like, "Oh yeah, I got Darren Miller. Yeah, I've got this guy. I got DJ McHale." And I'm like, "Fucking A."
You need to. Yeah, I can't stand when you put it like that. It's like you're just sitting there in the corner, fucking. You're like, "Okay, anyone." You didn't mention the fact that you were struggling to find your new fucking home, that you were raising your fucking family, that you're running 3 different fucking podcasts, that you're doing all the editing for What's the Difference. So it's not like you're just sitting back, not doing anything. You just couldn't get a guest. You had an extremely full plate, and the fact that I could actually bring somebody on the show, and the only thing that I actually did to participate, other than get high, I had no problem with. So I loved it. I love being able to help. And now that you're getting a run of great people, I'm getting jealous and itchy, and I got to start collecting people again.
Yeah, man. Alex, yeah,
you got a good
one.
You
don't give yourself enough credit, man. You really do, like above and beyond. That's even more. I honestly, in my personal opinion, I think you are overwhelming yourself, but you somehow manage to do so every fucking week. Every episode, you're like,
oh, bless you.
And we love you so much, man, and everything that you're doing. Really, we all believe in it, and we're here for you. Cheers.
Bless you, David. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Cheers to you too. Now, David, you're not done speaking yet. You've got an award to give out for one of our hosts too.
I do. And I got lucky enough to be presenting this award to one of the most lovely women with the most beautiful smile. She is a comedian.
Thank you.
She... Jamie, not yet. She's been on this show for quite some while, and I love watching the. God damn it! What's the name for?
I love watching that show. I can't remember the name of. What is it?
I pop in every once in a while.
The Weekly Bazaar.
Is it the Weekly Bazaar?
It is.
Those news articles are some of the funniest shit, and I'm here for it, man. It's just so fucking funny, and seeing her laugh and smile and the way she gets, I love it so much. Anyways, this award is presented to none other than the wonderful and beautiful Lucy Orchard.
Yes, that's the punniest fucker award.
So you can shove that one up your ass, Lucy.
Our token vagina.
I can add to that and say that we do puns a lot on the Weekly Bazaar, and she knocks it out the bag. She shows us how it's done.
She always
she does, man. She's fantastic. Well done, Lucy. You're ace. I can't wait to bring the Weekly Bazaar back in the new year. And so, Mr. Bruno,
me,
you do have an award to bring us.
Yeah, I totally do. Let me just pull it back up. All right. So, guys, there's not much that I can say about this person and this reward. It's just an honor to even be like, around this guy. I don't remember exactly. I believe it was Alex said was like, "Oh, we're gonna have a podcaster on the show." I was like, "Oh, cool, we're gonna have a podcaster." He's like, he's from this group of guys. They sit there and they get hammered and they have a great time fucking doing. He's a really, really funny guy. And I was like, "Oh, that's very, very cool." And he brought him on, and it was everything that I expected to be. He was one of the funniest, one of the most quick-witted dudes, and we had so much in fucking common. It was unreal. We had so much in common that we even did a Simpsons trivia quiz together, and we destroyed it until I got overzealous for the crowd, and then I fucking lost it all for us. There's only one person in this entire fucking place that hair waves with no wind coming at all. It's just straight product. I don't know what it is. It may be semen. But of course, I'm talking about the 2020 USUK Awards for Most Seductive Hair goes to David Rahabe.
Yes.
I love you guys. Like more than halfway through, I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? I'm like, wait a minute, I was there for that thing. He was like, wait, is it me? Thank you guys so much.
It's the most seductive hair award you've won. Because there are many times when you've sat there with a fan going and the hair's going back, and you
I had the AC on, and I put this hat on because I haven't showered. I was like, oh, I was really lazy today.
I have the AC on too. It's called Nature.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's fucking.
Yeah,
how high is the snow over there?
It's not really that high. It's just the fucking cold. It was like minus 11 Fahrenheit. So if anybody wants to tell me the conversion, yeah, it was cold, man. It's always fucking cold. Dick. I hate it so much.
Here at night, it gets to like fucking like at least 40 maybe, and I think it's cold because I'm in Southern California. Yeah, I'm in Southern California. I'm spoiled, dude. So I'm like, this is really cold.
California girls, they're undeniable.
Jamie, you've got an award to give out, right? Sounds like Katy Perry getting dildoed. Jamie, you've got an award to give out.
I do. I have to give out the award for the most improved punctuality. Now, when the board told me the winner of this award, I'm not even 100% convinced this person deserves to win it. But the board has spoken. The board has spoken, and the votes have been counted. They've been triple checked. And the winner of the most improved punctuality goes to Mr. Shane Sicknote Chebsey.
Yeah.
He's been putting a lot of effort in lately, because I don't know what it is. The temperature's a bit wrong. Temperature is wrong in the room. Doesn't go on the podcast. Stubs his toe on the coffee table. Doesn't come on the podcast. But he's been putting a lot of effort in lately, so you deserve that award, Shane. And
I've got my phone in the other room. Doesn't come on the podcast.
I think Shane is integral to the Weekly Bazaar because he's got such a dry, brilliant sense of humour, and he adds a certain dynamic to that show that's really important. So yeah, congratulations, Shane. Sorry, I'm all over the place with my tech at the moment. I'm like, oh. TS, you got an award. Let's hear what you've got to bring to the table.
I already have brought mine to the table, sir.
Yeah.
Award, not your penis.
Sorry.
God damn it.
It's probably you, Alex.
I have the next award.
You didn't hear that slap with the big ginger beard on my penis?
Now, I'm in love with this guy. This guy brings something to the show that I don't think anybody else does.
Bruno already got an award.
I know.
Oh,
I love hearing about myself. Please talk more about me.
Yeah, but
Cleaning up.
I'm not being funny. But the award for the best beard in history goes to TS.
Yeah!
I mean, I wouldn't say in history, but I massively appreciate it. So thank you very much.
Hey.
That's worthy of being fucking in. Like, you could try to, those the beard and mustache growing competitions. That shit's worthy of it, dude.
If you were in Game of Thrones, you'd have any wildling bitch you want. I'm just saying.
You could have the trash woman.
Mind you, if anyone played me in a movie, it'd be Tormund. So
yeah. Can I say earlier when David was talking about your penis being slapped on the table, I just saw it as like, that guy from Lord of the Rings, the fat little dwarf dude. You know, he's got that big nose and stuff. But yeah, Gimli. Gimli's got that big red beard and the nose. That's how I think it looks when you pull down your pants. It looks like a fucking dwarf's nose with this huge beard around it. I don't know. Maybe it's a real beard. I'm sure the carpet matches the drapes. I don't fucking know.
I keep forgetting that he's Sala from Indiana Jones.
Is he?
Yes, he is.
And
Goodbye,
the
Nick.
award,
I'm missing you already.
the award for the Steelers fan that isn't a cunt also goes to TS. Yeah!
Oh, come on. You could have spelt it out.
No.
What
I mean,
the? Hang on. What's going on here?
Why does he get two? Why does he get two, Alex? What the
Why-
fuck? I'm your
Why
partner.
is that
Where's
even,
my
why is
second
that even,
award?
why is that even a fucking subject? Why is that even a thing?
it's a joke one. What the
I think it was a jab. It was a jab at your.
It was
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
No, it is. I mean, we're in the playoffs, mate. How are the Raiders getting on?
I'm not Raiders. Oh yeah, because that's gonna hurt me.
Oh, this year. You
Raiders.
forgot. You
Oh,
forgot.
man, I forgot the team. It's just like when
Yeah,
David
yeah.
handed out his reward. He's like,
bought
I
hat.
fucking love this girl with her greatest show, whatever it's called. And
I forget. You guys have so many fucking shows, dude. I don't fucking.
it's fair.
It's hard to
fair,
keep
it's
up.
Fair. It's totally fair. I understand. How's that
I
drink?
should stop drinking, but I'm not going to.
Oh, Ryan. I fucking love you, round please.
Ryan
Scotchy,
Williams.
Scotchy Scotch. I fucking love it.
Ryan Williams says it is an awesome beard. It is an awesome beard.
It is.
I'm
It is.
Big love, Ryan. Big love.
envious. But yes, that's all the awards, isn't it?
All right. Hey, good for everyone.
No.
What about Alex's award?
Oh, I don't need an
Get
award.
one.
I've got you guys.
Get one. Oh, we
Let's all collectively suck Alex's dick real quick, one by one.
No.
We have time.
There is.
We have
there
time. Shh, Alex. We have time.
Sippy. Anybody want a
Everyone-
sippy cup? Anybody want a sip?
It looks like you're throwing up, and Yoda's doing all the legwork.
I thought you would want the tongue
My
out.
mom is probably watching.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Say shit about Alex's mom. She's a witch, bro. She'll fuck you rolled up. Don't do it.
Oh, wait, shit.
Right,
jeez.
look, I don't have 4 fucking butt plugs to put over all of you. Right, okay. So, I have an
I do
award
not need.
for one of our listeners that deserves it this year. I saved this to last because I think it's really important. And it is
Awesome.
for the sexiest man alive. And that goes to the one,
Johnny Depp.
the only, Graham Arnold.
Yes.
So deserved. So
The
deserved.
sexiest man alive is Graham Arnold. He shaved his head recently, and I was like, I would, you know. I would.
It's
I
just a
would.
wonderful human. Wonderful.
I thought he was young Jason Statham when he did that from Death Proof. Yeah, he looked really good.
I got to get in this car now. Why is it death proof? Oh, fucking no.
There's only one seat in this car that's death proof, mate, and it's me.
All right. And
The only way to get the benefit, honey, you really got to be sitting in my seat.
That's not bad. All right, I'm not gonna lie. I would say that's bad, David, but that's not bad. I like that.
For an
I like-
improv and I'm really drunk, if give me like a day or two to really work out the kinks in the voice, yeah, I could do it.
That's
I didn't
amazing.
Yeah, I
realize
bet
you
you're
were in
not.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Great.
This almost does look like a bit of a bottle of rum, eh?
That was pretty damn good.
Whoa, that was good. My penis twitched a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
That's the crap.
Oh, should have spat that out.
Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we have one more award to give out. For the last 24 hours, our listeners and our fans and our friends and our family have all been voting for the host of the year, chosen by the people, and we have our winner. Our winner is amongst us, people.
Suspicious.
Yeah. it is.
Don't be suspicious. Don't
Be suspicious.
And the winner,
be suspicious. Oh,
voted by the people for host of the year, is Mr. Alex Whiteley.
Hey, what?
Oh,
sorry.
Jamie Westwood. Jamie, well
Really?
done.
Amazing.
Wow! Really?
Jamie Westwood.
Oh, thanks for the shock, Tom.
I was making fun of his shock. No, I clapped.
I was shocked as well because we've been watching that poll all day, and Jamie had nothing. had fucking nothing all day. I didn't think he'd shared it, and then as soon as he shared it, like bam, 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 the votes came flooding in. I mean
He
it, man.
went out with dollar bills in his phone. He's like, "Here, vote for me, and you get this dollar bill." So he's got all the hobos' votes around his fucking block.
He must have, dude, because I voted for TS. Love you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Oh
Thank
wow!
you very much.
Thanks.
There was one vote in it.
Vote for
One
me.
vote in
I'm the
it.
best.
Yes, between Jamie and TS, there was one vote in it, and I
Yeah.
think
You and me were tied for first place when I last looked.
yeah, I think me and you, Tom, got eight or something like that.
Did we?
Equal.
All right, cool. Yeah. 8 people love us.
Jamie,
I wonder who Ryan
people love
Berger voted for.
you deserve it though. What you've done
Thank
with everything that I gave you a shit show, to be honest. The show was, and you made it your own. Like you did more
I
with that
gave you
show.
shit and turn it into gold.
He did, man. There was like doors creaking, and there was spooky music, and there was voices,
Floorboards
and
falling
sound
apart.
effects.
You would do it, huh?
And you had TS doing Previous. Previous was fucking great. I loved
TS.
it so much.
Yeah, we don't know who Previous is.
No,
Never met the guy.
No.
no. Oh,
He hangs out with us, but it's not me.
and Santa's real.
9/11 did happen, right?
Next, you'll be saying Brother Rewind's me. No.
Can I say one thing? May I say one thing? As all I say is, Jamie, you've been absolutely unbelievable with our show, because I literally go, "We need this, this, and this," and you go, "Okay," and you just whack it all fucking together. You edit. You literally do. You literally do.
Yeah.
You pretty much do everything for our show, and I can't thank you enough, and I appreciate you massively. I literally turn up, go, "We're talking to this person," blah 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 blah. See ya. And you're like, "Cool, I've got to edit. I've got to put this sound effect in. I've got to do this. I've got to do that. I've got to do the music for that. I've got to do the voice for this." So yeah, thank you very much, man. It's deserved.
It's an honor and a privilege. I fucking love doing it. It means the world to me. So
It really sounds like Toms are just worthless on podcasts. That's what I hear is that.
I mean, I know I am.
That's not true. You got that beard, and you're very funny, and you're very, very dedicated, and you're really an integral part of everything we do. We just really had a fucking wing council meeting, the Hotties council meeting the other day, and Alex got all mad at me because I was like, "All right, guys, so we'll totally fucking talk about this on Friday or Saturday," and he's like, tomorrow, man, the show that I spent all day planning, you fuck," and I'm like, "I said council meeting, not show," and he's like, "Right." And then we ended. It didn't go anything like that at all. Actually, I didn't
You
really.
get the dong accent because I don't speak like that. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
you
not-
do. Yeah, you do. You totally do. You don't hear it because you're around it all the time, but I hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are all awesome, and I think Ryan Williams says it perfectly when he says that we're all winners in his book.
Oh,
Ryan.
mwah. We love you,
Damn
Ryan.
I love you and Happy New Year's to you and yours.
Yeah, you're all great, David. Thank you so much for joining us for these live shows. You've been amazing, though. I think you've really come into your own, because I used to watch Speakeasy religiously.
You
And
did.
I did, and you are a different person on the show. I've got to say. Absolutely.
Well, I think because this was a different show, I had to present myself in a bit more tamer manner, I think. Because I mean, like I respect you guys. I didn't respect Speakeasy, but it was respect to the viewers that you guys have is a lot more different than the American humor that I have, and that sort of really dark, fucked up sense of humor that I would bring normally. I really tried to tone it down a bit, so that's why I only try to bring up abortions, not as much, but you know.
They exist. They exist.
What's
There's
it
a-
for 2 weeks?
There's a word in the dictionary that says abortion. We can say the word. You know,
We can say
it. It's fine.
But I love being a part of this.
Thank you so much. I really do appreciate.
Thank you
it.
guys for having me
And
every
I
fucking
wanna
week.
raise my glass to all of
Oop.
you guys.
And point more.
Yeah, we'll wait for David to pour. Fuck's sake.
Oh,
I mean, I'm out, but I'll join in anyway.
And me, it's just an empty can.
It's just-
Well, perfect.
oh, you guys are fucking empty. You fucking cunts. Okay, that's what I love about this show too. I could say cunts and get away with it. You fucking cunt.
Maybe not so much because Facebook and all that.
Oh, okay. Abortion, cunt. Here we go. Ready?
Giselle Maxwell. And anyway, to 2021 and everything that USUK is going to bring us. You guys, I love you so much. You're my family. It's a family.
Family.
The family.
My pod family. All right. I want to wish everybody a massive happy New Year. I hope you all have a great Christmas. Next week on next week's live show, we can talk about our Christmases and our New Years and stuff. We can catch up. Has anybody got anything to add, Tom?
I just want you all to have a continuous fucking happy holidays from you to you and yours, from us and ours. Thank you to our family members who put up with us throughout the year, and they let us be very selfish and take a little bit of time to ourselves, and just come and try to make each other laugh and talk to interesting people. And we should never forget the sacrifices they do and all the shit they put up with throughout the year, so we can try to live our art.
Beautiful. Couldn't have put it better. Jamie,
just repeating what Tom said, a massive thank you to our families as well. I mean, like, I've ignored my wife for the past 3 hours because I've been recording podcasts, but there we go. And a massive thank you to everyone that's listened, supported Barfight into Chronicles, to all the shows on USUK. It's not just us. And just wait for 2021 because we got some awesome things coming up. We've got some amazing guests lined up, so it's going to be badass.
I'm working on something brand new as we're recording this, because there's somebody messaging me about something we've got planned. TS.
Ooh. Again, what Bruno and what Mr. Westwood have said is just, I hope everybody had a great Christmas. I hope everyone has a phenomenal New Year, even though we can't go outside. And yeah, it's been an unbelievable year. Thank you so much for everyone that's listened to us, that's participated in the stuff we do, that participates in the stuff you guys do. Just for everyone that followed Thorskin to USUK, we appreciate you, we love you, and we look forward to dishing out more love and fucking unbelievable shows again in 2021. So yeah, appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much.
Well put. Rahaba baby.
This year is fucked up for a lot of people, and we're really glad that we were somehow a part of your guys' lives to sort of lighten up the mood in a sense, and really glad, and we appreciate all the viewers being here every week and watching whatever it is, the shit that we would have to say. But we're very glad that you're all still here, and all of our families are still here, and we're hanging in there just as well as you are. So
yeah, nice. I appreciate that.
Beautiful,
nice.
Beautiful, David, beautiful.
Quick run through the last couple of comments we've got going. Ryan Williams says he loves us. We love you too. Happy New Year.
Love you.
Mr. Sick Note himself, Shane Chips is watching.
Hey.
He says, Happy New Year, guys. Congratulations on your award, Shane. And Ryan finishes us off with, thank you, gentlemen, for allowing me to find an awesome escape from my shitty life. I'm not going to say your life isn't shitty. That's your opinion, but we're
glad we're here.
Yeah, absolutely. Final shout out goes to our friends at Joke Pit. That you see it on the top of the corner there. Joke Pit is a great place where comedians can go and collaborate and work together. They've got an amazing Facebook page which if you're probably watching it now on the Joke Pit, if you're watching it on Joke Pit, hi guys. There's stand-up comedy, there are sketches, there are podcasts like this, things that will make you laugh. Make sure you check out Joke Pit Connecting Comedy. Thank you for having us this year. Right, guys, this has been amazing. Thank you so much to everybody that's listened, to my hosts. I love you very much, and we'll catch you next time. I'll sign you guys out individually. TS, have you got any messages for our viewers before you leave?
Love you guys.
There you go. That's short and sweet. David Rahaba, any messages?
Love you guys as well. Stay safe. We'll see you next year.
Nice. And Mr. Westwood.
Live long and prosper. See you next.
I had to do one of it. Tom, thank you so much for everything you do, and we will catch you next week, of course. Saturday.
Saturday.
The dinosaurs guy.
Dinosaurs.
Thank you very much for watching the show tonight. Make sure you like and share and subscribe and tell people about us because we appreciate all that, because we love what we do. Thank you for joining us, and we will catch you next time. And I need to find the video now because I've had a few beers. Here it is. I'm going to do this one because it's fucking awesome. Here you go. Bye.